Greetings, brothers and sisters, and people of goodwill, and Happy New Year. I pray that all is well with you and your loved ones as we move into this new year of 2024, if you can believe that. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to announce today that I'm going to be interviewing one Robin Walker. He is an historian from the UK who wrote this book right here, When We Rule. And when I call it a book, it may not be a precise explanation as to what it is, because as you can see, it is quite voluminous and just a treasure that makes me know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Robin Walker should be a household name. I mean, this brother has put together an astounding evidence-based history of African people. Not only of African Americans, but Africa, going back to the very beginnings of time. And he documents all of the various high civilizations as in ancient Ethiopia or Kush, as in ancient Egyptian civilizations, as in Central African civilizations, Southern African civilizations. He documents them all. And so I'm really excited about having Robin Walker on. I'm going to interview him late this month, and I'll probably be uploading that interview probably the first week of February, Black History Month, or actually what should be entitled African Heritage Month. So I'm going to be uploading that, and we'll be talking to Robin not only about his book, but about his organization, The Black Secret. I don't know that that's a name that I would call it, because it certainly shouldn't be a secret to anyone who has African blood running through their veins. In fact, one could argue that there are folks who are not from that historical stream that would benefit from this information. And perhaps if they had that information, we wouldn't have people walking around with a jaundiced point of view towards people of African descent. So I'm really excited about getting Robin on to talk about this book, When We Ruled. And I should also mention that I've reached out to Professor Manu Amin. You may remember that I interviewed Professor Amin last fall, I believe it was, on this book right here, A History of African Civilizations. And I'd like to have the professor to come back on and talk about what he's working on now, talk about that book, and talk about Carter G. Woodson. Carter G. Woodson is known for the book, The Miseducation of the Negro, and is the author and founder of Black History Month, which started out as Negro History Week. And Professor Amin maintains, and I certainly agree with him, that that name, Black History Month, is really misnomered, because the body of work of one Carter G. Woodson delved into Africa in general, ancient African civilizations. So to focus simply on African American history is to not do Carter G. Woodson any justice. So again, I'm going to be uploading this probably the first week of February. And I'll be uploading it on my general Facebook page. And I'll also be putting it up on the 10 Books Every Black Person Should Read site as well. So keep your ear close to the ground and watch for it. And please share it. Once you see it, share it with your relatives, with your friends, irrespective of their ethnicity. Share them with your children and your grandchildren. We need to know that our history is not rooted in slavery, that slavery interrupted our history. It does not define our history. So until next time, thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk very soon. Bye now.